Yeah, I think right now I am gonna build those bridges from the house just because I have so many resources in this chest. I think I wanted to make the island like 1 block bigger too, but I needed a lot of dirt to do that. And I have said dirt now. And plenty of wood of like all the wood types I use. So yeah, I should be good. And before I... Oh, I guess too late now, but before I start working around the house, let me get rid of these animal pens here. I'm gonna make a cactus farm eventually, but there's no real reason I need a cactus farm anytime soon. Once I move over to the other side of the wall and start making the green, like the dark green district, I'll need a bunch of dark green wool, or yeah, dark green wool, and other types of dark green blocks. So then I'll need a bunch of cactus, but by the time I get over there, I'm probably going to be building a bunch of farms over there anyway. That's my approach will be like probably building the farm, and then building like the building around it, instead of the other way around. Because I think that'll just be better in the long run. And make the buildings look better. Because it's better to build like the contraption and then something around it first, rather than build the building and then have the contraption you want to put in there not fit. Because that'll just be annoying, you have to like redesign it and everything. I guess I am gonna have to move these chests. Okay, before I start on the house. Actually, okay. Let me just go ahead and use all this dirt to clear up my inventory, because this is probably gonna take a while. Get rid of all these torches around here temporarily. I guess I'll keep these here, even though they're probably gonna be in the ground. One little annoying thing about growing these trees is that all the ground around here turns into podzol. But that's just something I'm gonna have to deal with. Actually, it's not something I have to deal with. Let me move these. I'm probably gonna move them somewhere else. Let me put the torches in there. And this podzol will stay below the ground, but it won't be visible to anyone. And I don't think I don't have silk touch, so this is gonna be dirt. Normally you can pick up podzol with silk touch, but I don't have that yet, so it's gonna have to stay there for now. And I thought about expanding this island too. Like I said, it looks kind of weird just having this only 1 block long. Around here is gonna look really weird, and all of this is only like 1 block deep anyway. So, what does this have on it? It has fortune on it, so if I need to make sure to mine that clay before I cover it up, though. Just so I don't lose any clay. I'm gonna have to move these eventually too. You know, I'm just gonna start placing down dirt before I get caught up in a bunch of things. Oh wow, this is still back here. I forgot about this. Where we grow the first little farmland. I forgot this was even back here. It'll turn into dirt once I put dirt above it. Yeah, that's funny. Let me get rid of these seeds so I can pick up these torches. Torches are more valuable than seeds right now. Well, I just realized I never even finished the dang porch around here either. I mean, there's always so much stuff to do. I built this big house, but I don't film in here very often. I need to do that more. Like have like how Stampy did it, where he always started like his bedroom or something. I need to do that. Like I always start in the same place, so this house actually gets some use. Because you guys don't actually see me use this house very often, which is a shame. Because like there's so much room in there, and it's like I made it look so pretty. Oh wow, I never even built like any of this either. Oh, and there's some clay down there. Alright, let's just start building. I'm using this opportunity to also finish the porch by going all the way around here. Oh, and I haven't finished placing the moss blocks yet. Actually, let me go do the other side first. Since I want to finish the side that has the back door. Oh, looks like I already did. Let me go ahead and just finish this pathway then. And the reason I'm using top half slabs is because it's a lot more resource efficient to use slabs rather than like full blocks. Because every 3 spruce planks make 6 slabs, so I, double the amount of floor I can build just by making them into top slabs. And since I have to constantly mine down those spruce trees like I was talking about last episode, it's a good idea to do that. Alright, so I have now expanded the island quite a bit, all the way around. So the land this house is on is a little bit more spacious now. Alright, I made sure to give extra room on this side because I think I want to have a path that goes along the side here. And I can finally make a use for this island here. I can like build a bridge that goes over to over here. And since I took down my spruce trees, I'm probably going to have to replant them over here if I want to keep farming them. So I went ahead and placed the barrel over here. Yeah, I'll have to take down these trees and make this my temporary spruce wood farm for a little bit. And we go around the back here. Make sure to give some room because I might add a little garden in the backyard here. And then another bridge that connects to the jungle over there. Which I think I'm going to make that a jungle village, so I can have some jungle villagers over there. Because there was a really cool area I looked at, next to the lake we take to get it to the desert. That could be like a cool area. I could make a bunch of tree houses where the villagers live at. And I also finished the porch that goes all the way around, and then it steps down on the back here, so I have more room for the backyard to put probably put a couple of trees and stuff. Some paths. And I also worked on the basement of this place a little bit. This staircase that's been here forever, but it's like underneath the house. Now I built like a basement out of stone bricks and stuff. It made it look real fancy. I also added like little basement windows so you can like get some natural skylight and see outside. But I ran out of spruce wood, so I have to plant those trees quickly, but then I stopped there. I'll probably use this as like a, put a bunch of storage down here for like bulk stuff. Like I have like all that dark oak wood, I have like double chest and double chest stuff. I'll probably store it down here in like a big room. That's just for, huge quantities of stuff like stone or dark oak wood or other materials I get just a bunch of. Oh yeah, I also moved those villager banners I've been getting from the chests and moved them in here so I can start getting a nice collection, just start laying them up across the ceiling here. Eventually I'll have them all across the thing here, which it'll look real awesome. Because I don't use them for anything else, and I get them every single time there's a pillager patrol that comes around here. I kill them and I just get one. I don't really have any other uses for them. Yeah, speaking of those pillager banners, I also moved those chests that were in the middle of the field. And I moved them into the barn and set up like a temporary storage room in the barn. I've also been breeding these animals up a little bit more in between recordings. But I have like a wood pile here, and I put all the dark oak wood here for now until I finish my basement. And also just random farming supplies because I don't have the storage for all the farming stuff I get from getting all the crops yet either. So that's all just going in here for now. And I also added the barrels up here for the actual like permanent drops I get from the animals. Like I got leather and steak in here, and the other side I got the wool of all the colors. And I might add some decoration things up here, maybe like some moss or something, because right now it does look like kind of bland, just like it all repeating. Add like some moss carpets or something around here, and just a couple vines. I don't want it to look too overgrown. Oh, and I don't think you saw this, but I added a bed up here for whenever it's nighttime and I'm in the barn. I can just go up here and sleep. Nice cozy little spot. But now I think I'm gonna, well, first of all, I'm gonna make the island I was talking about in front of the house, so I can make like a couple bridges that actually connects this house to the mainland. Just to finally get that out of the way. I'll probably make it the same design as this one, except since it's like a longer distance, make it, either like arch it more or just make it like repeat the pattern. I'll have to see exactly how I do it. I haven't built this in like as a creative test or anything. I'm just gonna be building this on the spot here, like that other bridge. And hopefully it looks okay. Because unlike that little bridge, this has to go like quite a little distance before it reaches all the way over there. I'm gonna go ahead and make the little island that connects all these bridges together. I should have plenty of dirt left over from the previous projects. Oh yeah, this is more than enough. Alright, and those are the bridges done for now. I didn't show this process of that one because it's just the same design as this one, but like it goes up a block higher. And I also decorated it with a bunch of vines, and all the tree grew. Oh, in a kind of annoying way, but that's right. I put some like moss and vines around it to make it look overgrown like the house. And since this one is a little bigger, I put like these big arches in the middle. I think it made it look a little better. I think it turned out really nice. This is big, kind of grand bridge leading to the main, center point of this whole area here. And then over here I made a little side path, so that way this island can grow grass. I have to grow the grass from that island there and have it spread all the way over here before grass will grow on this island, which is kind of annoying, but It's not that big a deal. It's already in the process of me building the bridge. It's already most of the way grown. I think you get a really good view of it from the window here. Oh, yeah, look, that looks really nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna regrow that tree. It looks way too short. If I put a couple blocks next to the tree, I think it influences it a little bit to grow taller because it doesn't want to grow into these blocks here. So I can kind of trick it into growing a slightly taller tree for me. And now I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the grass to grow and for the tree to grow up. Because after the tree's grown, I think I'm gonna destroy the block underneath it and then put some water and have a little bit of farmland around here too. So I've been working on some decorations around the farms. And I also replaced that tree here and grew some crops, and all the grass grew, finally. And I added these little hanging lanterns and then a bush over here, because it's a little dark in this corner. And this sign that says Limefield Estate, this way. Got this nice picturesque view right here of the mansion, these two bridges. Yeah, in the time I've been decorating, these vines have had more of a chance to grow, so this looks more about finished now. I also have added some paths through here, and one singular tree. I was thinking about adding a couple trees every now and again, but after looking like from different angles, I think it's better just to keep this all flat. Just make it seem more like a field. Yeah, I've built some paths that go up and through the barn here. I used these azaleas as like little bushes that go around the barn, because I didn't want the crops to go all the way up to the walls. But at the same time, I needed to figure out some way to separate the fields from the barn area here. So I temporarily used these azaleas because I just had a lot of them on me at the time. And I think I might actually end up keeping them. Put like some podgel underneath to make it look like fallen leaves underneath them. And then maybe, I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the outside yet, maybe put like some carriages or wagons over here where they're transporting all the crops to here. They have like a little storage bay or something. I'm not too sure yet what I'm going to do here. And I added another little signpost where this way is going to go all the way into the jungle. And this way will probably go either through this hill here or around it. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do over here yet. I still need to cut down all these trees and see what type of land I'm working with here. And also cut down trees in that direction. Because I do want the barn to be surrounded by the crop fields, so I'll have to mine out a little bit back there. I don't want it to go too far though. And also I was scoping out the areas on the other side of the lake here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to make this like a big graveyard or something. Because the area over there is like really uneven. There's a bunch of hills and cliffs. So I don't think I'm going to be able to build anything like big or grand over here. Hello, rain. Let's continue to crop fields and have it like fade out into like a big graveyard. And have it be like the main graveyard of all of the kingdoms around here. Maybe that's just a thought I've been having. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Because what I want the graveyard to be, because I want to build a graveyard eventually. And it's going to have like all of my deaths I've had. Which so far I've only had one death, but I'm sure there'll be many more. And all the deaths of like any pets or animals or any villagers we get. I want to document them all and make a tombstone for each one. I think that'll be a fun little project to have, like constantly updating. And it's better to build it earlier rather than later. Because I'm going to lose track of all the times I've died, like all the animals that have died probably. I think I'm just going to have like, I'm still going to mine down that whole forest. But I might build up a couple blocks and then plant a dark oak tree and then mine out the blocks and put dark oak wood. So it's like, it's still a roofed forest, but it's like an extra tall roofed forest, so you have like more headroom. Because how roofed forests are right now, it's like they're a little too claustrophobic for what I want to build. Like I'm sure like I want to build like little graveyard like tombs that they have, like the ones you can walk in. Have some of those in there for like, hopefully it doesn't happen like any important animals or villagers that die. Have them in a little tomb there. Yeah, I extended this path down here. This is a little bit awkward to deal with because this is really elevates here. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put in these little crevices yet. It might be either crops or I thought about doing like little water channels. Like this is where all the water that waters the crops comes through these little channels. But I haven't really fully decided yet. I still need to figure out where I'm going to put the pig pen. Maybe like... I don't even know. I need a room for a pig pen and a chicken coop somewhere around here. I'm not sure where I'm going to put those yet. So you have to think about that. And I started building these little lampposts. I think they're nice. I didn't want them to be too extra. Like I didn't want them to be bigger than the signposts I'm going to have around. And I put them on like, or I tried to put them on every other water block, because these slabs are top slabs with water underneath to hydrate the crops. I knew my plan all along was to put little lampposts here, which I think during the daytime it does look a little silly having these like lampposts because they're kind of on the grid, because that's just how the water hydration works. Like as I was building this, I was counting, you know, what's the maximum each water source could hydrate. This kind of ended up looking like a grid pattern. But during the nighttime, this looks amazing. Like the fields aren't like in pitch black anymore. It's like actually lit up. And some spots look nice. Like right here, this path here looks nice. Where I walk up to where I'm gonna have some houses still. But I think it does look a little bit goofy. But I still think like it's worth the little silliness. Cause I haven't built them all over there yet because I haven't decided what I might have like a house over there or something, or like a storage shed. So I didn't want to have to build them all and then have to take some down later on. Yeah, there's a couple here. I even put some over by our temporary wheat field over here. And I'm not gonna just have these lampposts because I have some spots left over where I'm gonna build some scarecrows and then maybe plant trees. I haven't decided if I'm still gonna do that yet or not. I'm definitely gonna do a couple scarecrows. I think they would look cool. I've been kind of using this. I still want to put a bench here, but I've been using this as like my vantage point to see how everything looks from a distance. Because eventually I'm gonna move up to like, you know, Blackstone Castle up there, and I'm gonna get like a top-down aerial view from this whole place. I've been kind of seeing how it looks from there. You can barely even tell there's like lampposts because of all the greenery. Yeah, I think I'd rather have no trees than a couple trees because I think it looks nice having it flat. And then there's gonna be more crops up there too. So I think it was a smart decision to not build trees, just have scarecrows every now and again. But I think that's all I'm gonna do for decorations for the moment. I think my next order of business is making this area look good. This like town square, because this is gonna be the main. Like this is gonna be the centerpiece of Lime's Field right here. Is this? I'm gonna have like a general goods store and some like market stalls that go around in a circle of villagers selling all the crops they harvest, and then they come here to sell them. The people walking by. So yeah, I think that's probably my next order of business is making this area look all nice and pretty. Get it all developed.